guys, here we go. Flooring it. Okay, you're good. You're all right. Here we go, guys.
We're going real fast.
Your tour, enjoy your walk out. No, I'm just playing. So guys, we'll gather up right out here. What?
Yeah, life explosive. That is the most tempting water to drink.
High explosive water. It does look good.
Not wee water.
This is
Kids, come on up front, kids. We want them kids to see.
That's right. Come on up front. Come on up front, man.
Everybody else, everybody can hear me, see me?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you through the different variations of drilling we've had here through the years, okay? So guys, in 1904, if I would have hired on with this mine, I would have taken the Silverton Northern. That was a train that ran from Silverton out here and then on into Animas Sports. So guys, when we all go outside and you go to look up at that boarding house, look over the edge of our road. You're gonna see a footprint of an old mill down below us. So guys, we had a mill with a tram system running all the way up to that boarding house. I'd have jumped off the train, jumped on one of them tram buckets, rode it up there. Guys, when I got to the boarding house, the mine company would issue me a 5-pound hammer and a steel. This is called single jacking. So guys, we have to come underground, we have to drill a pattern of holes into this rock to blast it. This rock right here, that's Gunnison Blue Granite, guys. It's a pretty hard rock, okay? It takes us like 25 to 30 holes drilled in a pattern to blast this rock. So guys, as a single jacker, I'd strike my stone rock, give it a quarter turn, hit it again, quarter turn. Guys, every time I hit that still in the rock, I make a quarter turn, okay? If I just beat this still into that granite, it would get stuck. Then I'd have to try to beat on it all day to get it out, or go back out to the mine company and buy a new still. So guys, I was told these men were paid $1 a day for their 12-hour shift up there, and this still right here was $3, okay? All right, guys, if you had a brother, cousin, somebody you truly, truly trusted, you and them could hire on as a team, okay? This is called double jacking. One person swings an 8 to 10-pound hammer, while the other, they're called the shaker. Every time my partner strikes that steel, I give it the quarter turn, okay? When they're tired, I jump back there, I start swinging. So we just go back and forth, 12-hour shift.
Oh my God.
Now guys, I was told they broke more ground together, so they actually paid them more, okay? They paid them $1.50 a piece. So it was worth it to hire on as a team. You want to be my partner? I've only missed like 6 times this year. Yeah? Yeah? Right. Gotta hold that thing. Okay? And then when I hit it, get it that quarter turn. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Turn.
Oh my God.
Come on. Uh-oh. We stuck? Okay, we're partners. Don't hit me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, good shot. Another one. One more. Yeah, good job. Hey, I'd be your partner anything, you know that? So guys, what I was told, especially back in 1880, they only drilled about 2 foot around here, okay? And the reason truly being, they were using black powder back then. Guys, black powder's not that explosive. It'll only break about 2 foot of this ground. But to get the 25 to 30 holes in the rock, I heard it took 3 to 4 days. So it took quite a bit of time, guys. Now, do we have any questions on the single or double jacking?
Well, it's not pertaining to that, but like, how did they make the drifts?
So we drill it with them 35 holes, then we put dynamite in, blast it.
2
Then
feet
we
at a
dip the
time.
rock out, do it again. Right? So guys, you can kind of see how we came in right here. Look, right here's where the thing started. They drilled a 6-foot round, blasted it, boom, ended there. Boom, ended there. Right?
Wow.
The miners were going into the core shaft.
Wait, how did they drill it? Well, see, we do it.
Well, so yeah, high grading, right? But guys, we don't have nuggets in here like in Alaska and stuff. So guys, I'll give you an example. I was told by Tyson Mine when I was working in Ouray just 6 years ago, for me to keep my heading running, I needed 0.7 ounces of gold per ton of rock. That's all we find, right? We're moving tonnage, guys, it's tonnage. We get better gold than that in here, but yes, they do try to sneak it out, right? Especially if your uncle's a shifter or something, throw them in your boots. And, yeah.
Wow.
All right, guys, so anything else here on the double jacking? Okay, so guys, 1906, we moved into this right here, okay? This is a liner drill. The miners called it several things. They called it a column drill. Guys, the thing this was mostly known for was the Widowmaker, okay? So when it first came out, guys, it didn't have water adapted into it. That rock right there actually has silicon in it. The miners would drill into the rock, it produced the dust. They'd inhale that dust and come down with silicosis. Killed thousands of miners, guys. That's why this drill is so important. 1912, liner came in and he adapted water into these drills. So guys, see this hole right here? We'd hook a water hose up right there. Water runs down my drill head. This still has a hole that runs all the way down it. It goes back to my drill bit that has like 4 holes in it, right? And guys, it just makes some mud back there. I know it don't sound like much, but guys, it saved thousands and thousands of lives, okay?
Wow.
The other big thing is, guys, as you see, we got into air-driven equipment around here in the 20s. So guys, production boomed. We went from drilling 2 foot to being able to drill 4 foot. And instead of getting it done in 3 to 4 days, we could get it done about a day and a half with this, guys. Right? So you doubled your footage, halved your time. That's what mining's all about, production. The bad thing with this drill is me and my partner would come in, we'd set this whole thing up, I would drill this roll of holes, me and her would come back over, tear it all down, move it over a few feet, set it back up again. So it does take time, okay guys? All right kiddos, I'm gonna run this. It's gonna be loud like a machine gun. Oh. Over here, okay? Adults, do what you want, it's loud. But kids definitely plug them. All right, guys, here we go.
That is so loud. I snuck one. I just. Oh my word.
So guys, 10 to 12 hour shift, okay? Do we have any questions on the line? Okay. So guys, early 30s, we moved into this right here. This is a jack leg, a Gardner Denver. So guys, like I was telling you 6 years ago when I was working in your A, this is still the piece of equipment we were using, okay? It's the most feasible piece of equipment for these narrow vein mines. So guys, as you see, I can pick it up by myself. So guys, I would set up over here. I'd start drilling my roll of holes. My partner would set up on the other side of the drift. He'd start drilling his roll of holes, and we'd just meet in the middle, okay? So we should have 2 drills running in here at all times, guys. Now back here I have what's called a cob. It's just a little metal knob. I twist it slightly forward, compressed air runs in my drill head down this leg, and it shoves into the rock for me, okay? So I'm not pushing on it like that one, right? All right, guys, you want to hear this one? It's loud. All right, everybody plugged up?
That is loud.
His ears.
So guys, nowadays we drill with the 6 foot still, okay? So even more footage. And me and my partner, we should blast twice a day. We should blast at lunch, blast going off shift, okay? So guys, any questions with the drilling methods? All right, I'll show you one more drill and let's move over here. So guys, this drill right here, this is a stoper, okay? So it's Gardner Denver just like that drill, but as you see, it drills our up holes. And I'll take you over here and show you the reason we take up holes, okay? Yeah, usually up in the ratings. And then a guy just calls it in for a young to run around and you stuff, throw stuff out. I can't do that. Alright guys, can we squeeze in just a little more? Okay guys, so guys, this right here, this is a raise. This runs up 650 feet and hits Dixieland's secondary level. So guys, where that wooden trestle was coming out of the hillside, this runs up and hits that level, okay? Now we take these raises for 2 different reasons. One is to move men from level to level to start working, and 2 is to drop ore down to this level. Now guys, this level down here is called main haulage. That's why it's so wide. All the other levels above us would only be like 6 to 8 feet wide, okay? They'd be a lot tighter than this. So guys, we drop all of our rock down through the levels onto ore cars down here, and then out to the mills. So this is where all the action happens, is down here. All right guys, so for the first reason of moving men, this right here is called a cage. We'd have piled like 6, 7 guys in there. We'd have brought our drills, dynamite, lunch boxes, everything you need for the day. There would have been a cable up to the top right there, ran up that 650 feet through a shiv block, and then back down to the hoistman on the hoist room back there, okay? So guys, in your ray, we actually had 14 levels running through the mine. We had the luxury of using walkie-talkies and repeaters to communicate. My grandfather and father didn't have that luxury, guys. They actually had to use a bell system to communicate through their levels, okay? So guys, this bell would be down here next to the hoistman. There'd be another rope tied right there. Ran up that 650 feet to another bell with the rope tied onto it. So guys, every level had a bell with rope connecting them. Now, I'll be honest with you, I never had to use the bell signals, guys, so I don't know much about them. But I will tell you this, my grandfather told me back in the day, guys, the hoistman was usually the man that killed somebody, okay? And guys, it really wasn't his fault. So if he's picking men up on that third level, as they're stepping into that cage, a lot of times they'll kick rock down the raise. It bounces down the raise a little ways, hits the rope, dings the bell on the hoistman. He thinks it's time to take off, but guys, we're still climbing in.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
he'd just crush them up through there and not even know it, okay?
Oh my God.
It was a horrible way of communication. Thank God I didn't have to do it. All right, guys, that right there's a little oxidized copper, right? A little more over there and up there. And then, guys, all that orange, that's going to be the oxidized iron. That's why Red Mountain's red, is because of the oxidized iron, okay? So, guys, this is a coffin skip. My grandfather and them could ride these. We can't ride them anymore. It's against the law for us to ride these things. Guys, all we can do with these coffin skips is we can hoist our materials up into our stove. So I can send my drills, dynamite, lunchbox, just no men, right? But guys, I'll hoist this for you, kind of show you how we move men and material. Kiddos, plug the mirrors in. That's right there. All right, guys, everybody watch the coffin skip.
That's pretty clumsy.
I would want to ride it.
So guys,
Yeah.
any questions on the first reason of the raise of moving men or material?
So how long did they move men with using that?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
We still ride them today. If M. Shaw's not in here, it's a lot easier to ride that thing up a couple hundred feet than climb them ladders, right?
Yeah.
If M. Shaw's in here, no, we do not ride. Right? M. Shaw's in here, we don't do any work. All right, guys, anything else? Okay, let's move back here to the hoist drill.
That mentality. Yeah. It might be elevators, but
we will anyways.
yeah.
That's the ladder you're talking about?
Well, we'd have to climb those, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, but this was the hoist room,
Okay.
right? All right, guys, before you move too far back, spin around and look up.
Wow.
Okay, guys, so this was the hoist room right here, okay? So, guys, we'd had 3 times as big a hoist as that little thing I just ran for you, bolted down right there. 3/4 inch cable running from the hoist up that incline. Guys, that incline runs up there 150 feet and hits the raise. So, okay, so guys, our cable would go from the hoist here, up into the raise, through a shift block, up that 650 feet, through another shift block, and come back down and connect to the cage out there, okay? Now guys, when this was the hoist room, there was 2 big old air doors right there. The hoistman comes in here, he shuts them air doors. There's a lot of loud equipment being ran out there. He's got to be able to hear the bell signal that would have been right there with the rope running up right there. Okay? So any questions on the hoist room, guys? All right, you guys are easy. Let's go to the table.
Time.
No, I don't have time.
Okay, guys. So guys, all these lights in here, that is just for the tour, okay? We would never have these lights underground like this. We'd blow them up right away. So guys, the light that me and my partner have to come underground with nowadays is this right here. As you see, clips in my hard hat so I have my hands free to work. So this is the light we come underground with, guys. Back in 1880, this is the light they had to come underground with. Candlelight.
Oh my
Now guys,
goodness.
really think about it, okay? You and your partner come underground, you find a crack in the rock, you jab that point in the crack of the rock, get it to stick, and then you grabbed a hold of that still while your cousin swung a 10-pound hammer at you.
No.
Just candlelight, guys, okay?
That's crazy.
Then they moved into the carbide lamps. So guys, they put carbon pellets in the bottom, water in the top, it drips down, produces a settling gas. Right there's your spark, here's your flame. Now guys, I was told this was a really big advancement in mining for 2 reasons, okay? I know this shield right here don't look like much to you, but guys, this shield mirrors all your light in front of you, and that's where you want to keep your light, is in front of you, okay? You lost 360-degree light with that candle. The big thing was, guys, the weight that you had to bring underground. So I was told with the candles, you had to bring in 20 to 25 candles to last your shift. Guys, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
This little cup right here held about an hour's worth of light. So guys, all I had to do is bring in another canister or 2 of them pellets. I could last my whole shift under here with this much weight, okay? So that was big, guys. And then the last slide is the one I first started with, guys, the wheat lamp, okay? So guys, every miner comes underground with one of these miner's belts on. When I come underground, I got the battery pack on my left side of my belt, and on the right side of it, I have this right here. This is a self-rescuer. So guys, we're back here, a mine fire breaks out or we hit bad air. I pop a little tab right there, you pull the lid off, and this mouthpiece pops out, okay? Throw that over the back of my head, bite down on the mouthpiece. Guys, in the bottom here is a bag of chemicals. Now, I don't know the compound, guys, but I do know what it does. It converts carbon dioxide into oxygen for you. But guys, I was told when these things convert, they heat up like fire. They are hot, hot, hot. So Leadville, Colorado, 1968, there was a mine fire with 4 men underground. One man made it out alive, guys, and he made it out alive because of this right here. But when he came out from underground, he had blisters around his mouth and down his throat because these things heat up so dang hot when they convert for you. But guys, it saved his life, right?
Yeah.
So we still use these today. That's what we use, okay? All right, guys, any questions up here on the table? Come here, bud. Grab that rock, pick it up. It's heavy, huh? We'll just put it back good. So guys, that's about 25 pounds right there, okay? So this is Galena, guys. We're in Galena Mountain. We have huge chimneys of Galena running through here. What Galena is, guys, is about 80% lead, 20% silver, okay? Now, the only reason I'm showing you that rock is to show you how dense it is, to show you, me and my partner, we have to come in here and we have to drill a tight pattern of holes, guys. If we get lazy and we leave a whole bunch of holes out and we blast a piece of Galena this big, I don't care who you are, guys, you're not gonna move it, okay? Our equipment has problems moving this stuff. So guys, we gotta blast small and keep the rock small, okay?
So
Ready to blow something up?
is that waste or you're able to reduce?
No,
that?
they put this through the mill,
They do.
right? They separate the silver and the lead.
Yeah.
And guys, I heard with the lead acts like a sponge to the gold during the milling process. But like I said, I don't know much about it, man, because I never had to do it.
That's not your end.
Yep, that's it, that's it. All right, guys, anything else here? Ready to blow something up, man? Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
You were bouncing with excitement. I was like, I want to see explosion.
You want to see the dynamite? Here.
You'll be fine. Go ahead.
Wow.
Here's my life explosion.
Go ahead, pass it around. Okay, guys. So guys, this right here, this is the pattern of holes we have to drill out, okay? This is called a round. Now guys, here in the center of the round, that is the most important part of it all. That's called a burn. Now we have hundreds of different burns for different types of rock. Like I was telling you, this is Gunnison Blue Granite, guys. I would never shoot that small of a burn in this hard rock, okay? It wouldn't break the rock. I'd have a few more of those holes right there. Those are called dead holes, guys. You never load a dead hole, you leave them empty. So I would put another dead hole right there and one more right there. Now the reason being, when I shoot this first hole, we gotta give the place a no-cue, right? Start your expansions out, then we bring it all back in on top of itself. So guys, around that burn, we drill out a box. We put a hole there, 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 and there. Then we come back, drill a diamond. Hole here, 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 and here. Then I would start on this side of the box. I would drill a box over here. My partner would drill a box over there, and we diamond around it, okay? So that's how we break this ground, guys, is in a box diamond pattern. All right, can I see that blasting cap, the dynamite? Don't drop it, guys. Don't drop it. Don't throw it. Okay. So guys, these right here, these are non-Ls, okay? Non-electrics. And what these blasting caps are, guys, is they're a shock tube. So it's just a hollow tube that sends sand down it. But guys, these are timed out in milliseconds nowadays, okay? That's all we need is that fraction of a second in here to start the brakes. So guys, how I would time this round out using these caps is we'd go like this. So we'd go aught, that's 0 instantly, 1 millisecond later, 2, 3, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, and then 16s. So guys, it all goes off at once, like 150 pounds of dynamite going off at once, okay? You can hear your caps, pop, 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 and then just one big boom, and it's fun, okay? Okay. So guys, we drill it out. 8 foot wide, 8 foot tall by 6 foot deep. When we blast in the rocks on the ground, it comes out to be about 22 tons of rock. Now the reason we know, guys, we come in with 1 ton ore cars or 5 ton. When we go outside, if you look off to your left, those are 2 5-ton Granbys out there. That's usually what we come in with, okay? All right, one more thing. You want to blow something up? No? You do? Go ahead. Yeah? Okay, let me do this. We're going to blow something up. Don't worry, we'll get your family out of here. All right, so guys, after me and my partner blast, guys, we always come back in with one of these. This is called a scaling bar. Now we start at least 300 feet away from our face, and you start tapping your rock. And you can hear good rock from bad rock. So, good rock, bad rock. Hear that hollowness in there, guys? That means there's fractures back there, okay? I gotta get this tip in there and get all that fractured rock out over me and my partner's head. Guys, we get lazy, we just run back in here, start drilling. We'll rattle a big rock loose over our head, drop it on us, kill us. It's called getting slapped, okay? And it's killed a lot of men, guys, so you always tap your way back in. All right, any questions with the blasting? You ready to do this? Come on, go right here. Okay, so guys, if me and her were blasting, did you see when we got off the train, did you see that little metal box with the phone on top? If you didn't, guys, when we go back to the train, look to your left. That's called a loudmouth or a squawk box. That'd be in all the headings, all over the mine, okay? Guys, I would get on there, throw a lever, start announcing to everybody. I'd tell everybody in the mine what heading me and her are in, what level we're on, and we're ready to blast. You ready to do this? Here, grab this. Here, grab it.
Okay.
Grab it.
Come on, go back.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. Okay, so after I told everybody in the mine we were blasting, you'd have to tell everybody in our general area, okay? So before you push that down, blow everything up, you gotta yell as loud as you can. Fire in the hole. Wait, let me get ready. Yell it, push that thing down. Yeah, fire in the hole.
Fire in the
Push
hole!
it down. Boom, boom. So guys, any questions? Good job, you did really good. All right, guys, let's move out here.
Isaac, my ears itch.
Oh, my ear is.
Me when they don't use no explosives or demonstration. I was kind of. Oop. I just knocked every box out. Whoopsie. Oh. Isaac Moore. Idiot.
Violet, more like stupid.
That's rude.
Oh yeah? Say buzzword.
Scooty Buzz.
See? Prove my point. You
I got it on
didn't even
camera.
start trying to stop yourself. You just did it.
You know what this reminds me of?
Horror movie.
No, POV, Someday Said I.
That's actually what's like. Oh, I didn't look at this. We need to have water tunnel on San Luis Obispo.
That actually would be so cool.
Just hear the water. If you drink that water.
Plug.
Rainbow water. Oh, there's a chair.
No. So guys, 71, Dixieland came in here from 68, 71, spent $11 million. They didn't pull a pound of rock out down here. All they did is make an RI mine tour is what they did, guys. Yeah, they went bust down here. Now up top, they did hit some gold, right? That's why they put that boarding house and everything up there. But down here, guys, no gold. Yeah, whole bunch of money spent.
What's the average age of a miner?
Well, you keep it pretty young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 to 26 or so. I mean, but don't get me wrong, my grandpa was mining until like right under 60. Because he was like a hoistman, right? So you can stay under here for a while. You can do some different jobs. All right, guys, that big metal thing that we all just walked under right there, that is the second reason we take the raises up, okay? That's called an ore chute. So guys, just above all that metal is another 650-foot raise up to our secondary level. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, we wouldn't be dropping our rock 650 feet right off the bat. You blow right through them metal doors. So guys, off to the left of there was a hole that ran up 50 feet, okay? That's called a stope in a manway. So guys, we'd have ladders running up that so me and my partner could climb up there to get to work. And then hopefully we had one of them coffin skips to hoist our drills with material up there. Now guys, we're up there 50 feet. We just blasted. We'd have all of our rock on the ground right there. Big heaping pile slope back towards me. Guys, right here in front of me would be that 50-foot hole dropping down to that ore chute, okay? All right, guys. Kiddos, plug the ears. Say you're hearing some loud music. So that's it, guys. Do not be a slusherman, okay? 10-hour shift throwing these two levers back and forth. Guys, you go to sleep real quick. Don't let the shifter catch you asleep. It's bad news. This is one of the lowest paying jobs, man, so just stay away from this, okay? All right, guys. So what we did, we pulled that rock into the chute. Then we'd have a man called the tram man, okay? He would come in with 10 empty ore cars. Guys, the rail would be running right under them chutes. Guys, he'd pull an ore cart right under that chute right there. There would be an air ram hooked from the side to the rib, right? I pull my cart under there, walk out of danger's way, throw an air lever, boom, chute kicks open, fill it up, throw it back, it slams shut. So guys, second reason for the raises, production, okay? If we're looking in main haulage right here, that runs back another 4,000 feet. Guys, if that's our first chute into production, 200 feet behind it would be another chute. 200 feet behind it, another chute. Like 60 chutes running through here. All of us up there working, dropping our rock down to here, and then 3 or 4 trammen running in all day long, pulling the chutes, taking it to the mill. So guys, any questions on the second reason of the raise? Production. All right, you guys are easy. Come on over here. Now, if this is a running line, we have 2 huge ones outside and like 12-inch airline running in here. Not that little baby thing. Okay, guys. So guys, this right here, this is probably the biggest piece of American mining engineering. Guys, this is a big piece of America right here. So before this piece of equipment, the men had to move that rock right there by hand into these ore cars. Guys, I heard it took up to a week to get 22 tons of rock out of here. Now this is a 12B mucker, and I'm co-overshot. And guys, with this, if me and my partner hit all cylinders in your rate, we could get our round out in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So guys, we went from a week to an hour and a half, 2 hours to get 22 tons of rock out of here. Production boomed, and it boomed in the perfect time for America. Guys, these came out in the early 30s. We had enough time before World War II to put these in a lot of mines around the United States. Guys, this is our battleship builder. It's a big part of us as Americans, okay? All right, kiddos, this is the loudest one. Plug them up. All right, guys, everybody ready? So guys, did you see after I threw that first bucket as it was coming halfway back down and hit about right here? We put this turntable down in here into a free spool, right? Pull on it, clean up over here, push on it, clean over there. Guys, we gotta keep the whole drift clean. We're running ditch over here on the left side, and we're laying down ties as we're going to spike down the road, okay? So guys, that's a cycle. You should cycle twice a day. Drill blast mug. Pretty easy. Questions?
What type of, or if any, ear protection do they use?
Well, after 1967, they had to start using double hearing protection, right? Earplugs, ear muffs. But up until then, man, the miners had to fend for themselves. Like my grandfather, I had to talk to him face to face, right? Yeah.
Wow. What about eye protection?
Sure.
Do they wear that?
But let me tell you, you're back here running a drill, they get so flopped up, and it's more of a danger to have. So what me and my partner would do is we'd take the lens and pop the lenses out of it. So you just had the frames, and then all the shifters thought you had glasses on. Right? No, I didn't tell you that. All right, guys. Anything else here? Let me show you one more thing. Let's get out of here. You know you were such a good partner. Where's your mom? Mom? It's right out here, right behind that pipe. See it? Look at your head. So guys, this is our porta potty. See see right here? Right? Don't worry, haven't been used in years. Thank you for being that car. So guys, look, right? This is the honey car.
Oh my
This is like my
God.
grandfather and them guys, right? But let me tell you, even nowadays, guys, we have to go to the bathroom back
Right.
here. Luckily nowadays, we got porta johns halved off on flat cars back here. We fill them up, run them outside. Bob's John deals with it. We don't. But guys, my grandfather and them, they had to deal with it, and this was the tool they used. So, buddy, if you were a honey nipper, close to you don't problem, right? You're usually like a senior out of high school. You start outside with a 5-gallon bucket, walk into the first deadheading where nobody's working, one of these will be back there. Slide that 5-gallon bucket under there, twist this lever, fill it up, walk outside with it, dump it over the edge, back in for your 12-hour shift.
Oh my
Would
God.
you do it? For a brand new dirt bike, man. Brand new dirt bike. Okay, last offer. 96 Toyota Camry, only 100,000 miles. No! What about you? For a brand new Camry.
Oh my gosh.
So guys, what I was told is there's a lot of seniors out of high school, right? And guys, it was like a proving ground in here for these kids. They actually kept track of how many buckets they brought out.
Oh
So
my
guys, if I came in here that first year and I really busted my butt and I went hard for the whole summer, the next year when I came to hire on full time, instead of being a slusherman or a tram man, some low paying job like that, guys, all the miners watched and one of them would pick you up as a partner. And guys, for you to go straight to mining was big bucks. So, you know, them kids came in here and showed what they had. Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, is there any questions on the honey cart? Kids want to see where all the chocolate's made? No? All right, guys, thanks for taking the tour. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Not doing that. right outside.
I can't see.
This feels like every time I go outside of my house.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Isaac, what's the rating?
Alright, guys, thanks for taking the tour. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Alex, rating?
It was a mine.
I agree.